What's up, guys? This is Irvin MoneyBags from Team OT to Pass, and who do we have right here? What's your name?
Chris Nguyen.
Chris Nguyen. And what happened here today?
I somehow won the chop challenge with Maelstrom.
Oh, that's what's up. So shout out to this cool playmat right here. So I can. Sadly, I'm not going to show Chris's face because he's too shy. Just like, all right, so let's go ahead and begin the ride line. So what ride line did you play with today? I hope you play Flagberg.
So my ride line is Officer Cadet Eric.
All right, for sure.
Tier Knight Theo.
Tier Knight Theo.
Algos, because I'm too lazy to say the name. And then Blue Storm Dragon Maelstrom.
Look at that frame here, guys. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. That looks so nice. Did you want to explain what these, what the ride line does, like in just short terms?
Yeah, so Eric is just a generic starter, so like nothing special about him. Theo, when he's on rear guard, he gets plus 5k whenever my Vanguard's Maelstrom. And then when rode upon, I can check the top, I could search my deck for a Blue Storm Armada card and add it to my hand.
Oh, nice. That's the set order,
and then
right? Nice.
Algos, when he's on rear guard, when he attacks on the 4th battle or more, he gets plus 5k. And then if he hits a Vanguard, you draw a card.
That's a free card.
And then when he is rode upon, you can check the top 7 cards of your deck, and you can call an Aqua Force or a Tier Dragon.
Oh shit, in premium, he's stupid.
And then Maelstrom, on Vanguard, you can discard a card from your hand and call a card from your soul. And then it gets a skill where if it attacks on the first battle, if your opponent's Vanguard's a grade 3 or greater, you can counterblast 1 to restand it. Wow. And then the other skill is on Vanguard, when he attacks on the 4th battle or more, you can draw a card and choose one of your opponent's rear guards to retire.
Oh, that's nice. So it's just like a free card in the soul, and you could just get another attack just like that. You just retire rear guards. Wow, it's just so free. I remember the good old days with that. All right, why don't you go ahead and show us your grade 3s?
Okay. So the grade 3s for the deck, it's
oh wow, look at that secret rare Vanguard 0.
3 more Blue Dragon Maelstroms because the one's in the ride deck.
All right, for sure.
Still waiting for my FFRs that are coming in the mail, but I basically was just playing with this as it was.
Sure. And what's your opinion on the secret rare one?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like the FFRs more.
That one looks it looks okay.
Yeah. So
all right.
Moving on.
All right.
I play 4 Inlets, obviously, because he's the best Tier Dragon.
He is.
He's a free card in Soul, free card to draw, and free restander because Maelstrom gives it the skill if your opponent's on a grade 3 or greater.
That is so true.
All right.
You definitely need those $40 cards, man.
And then I play 4 Judgment Maelstrom.
Ooh, all framers.
So before the tournament, I actually originally ran 3 in the deck. But then I decided to just add 1 more in because my other grade 3 that I was running, I just decided to cut him down to 1. And the next grade 3 I will be revealing in the next one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But obviously, Judgment Maelstrom is when you play it, you get 2 effects. You can choose up to 1 Aqua Force or Tier Dragon from your drop zone and revive it. And then the other one is for every other copy you have in your order zone, you choose a unit and give it plus 5. So if you have 1, you just basically just revive a unit. Play another one, you just revive 1, and then you give another unit plus 5. Or the same unit, it's up to you.
Nice.
And then third one, revive 1, and then choose that unit and give it plus 10k, and then so on and so forth.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
And then this card.
Ooh, okay, he's new.
Yeah. So Shoreline Dragon, I originally ran 2 in my deck, but then I decided to drop him down to 1 because I kept on seeing him too much. I'd rather see Inlet. That's why I decided to just do the Judgment Maelstrom thing instead.
All right, so here's the skill right here. If you want to pause it, go ahead and read the skill.
But basically, when he attacks, if it's the 4th battle or more, and you have a card in your order zone that's Blue Storm Armada, he gets plus 10k, and then at the end of the battle, he immediately goes into Soul.
Oh, wow, okay, so you get another tier... Oh, he's a Tier Dragon,
yeah,
too.
he's a
Tier
Dragon. Yeah. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to work with Maelstrom, otherwise.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
And then, for grade 2s, we are running...
What the fuck? You got
4
money?
Tidal Assaults?
What the fuck? You got money now?
Yeah. So 4 FFR Tidal Assaults. When he attacks, if your Vanguard's Maelstrom, you can Soul Blast 1 and give it plus 5k to Maelstrom. And then at the end of the battle that he attacks on the 2nd battle, and your Vanguard's Maelstrom, you can counterblast 1 and restand him. So he's basically just a restander on 2nd battle, essentially.
Nice. That's very good.
Normally, I don't really use the skill to Soul Blast to get plus 5k to my Vanguard unless it really needs it. But most of the time, though, I just do the counterblast skill to restand.
That sounds reasonable.
All right. And then I run 3 more Algoses because 1's in my ride deck. My reasoning for running Algoses is just to maximize the number of Aqua Force stuff in the deck. Most deck profiles that I've seen that play Maelstrom usually just play the orders instead, which I think is fine, but I just like playing pure Aqua Force, so that's I'm an Aqua Force main, so
yeah, that makes sense. You gotta have the good targets for that, yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah.
And then moving on to grade 1s.
Grade 1s.
4 PGs.
Okay, so quick question: how come you're not running the Sentinel promo?
I I don't like running the Sentinel promo because like I like having normal units to just call out and swing with, because like obviously with Maelstrom you can draw a lot of cards and you can potentially get a Persona ride really quickly, and the grade 1 PGs, at least like if you call them to rear guard, 16k 5k guard at least, or a booster, which is fine. But for the grade 1 order, Sentinel order, it's just I just don't like using them. But I know they are situational and they do come up, but I just don't like them.
That makes sense. I feel like those like are mostly just used for like 2 card guards or 3 card guard, or like guard restriction, you know, like some like grade 1s or higher can't be guarded, you know, something like that. But it makes sense why you would run these. So yeah, everyone has their own opinion, so that's good.
All right, so moving on.
Yep.
All right, I am running 3 more Tier 9 Theos. So same reason as before, he's a 13k beater if you're on grade 3.
Okay.
So when you swap units around, he can swing on his own.
That makes sense.
And then on the Persona ride turn, he's 23. So like
that's just ugly.
Yeah,
that's just ugly. All right. Nice.
And then the card that you need to see to make stuff.
Okay, Wheel Assault. What does he do?
At the end of the battle that you boosted, if you have a Vanguard with Maelstrom, you can Soul Blast 1 and choose 2 units and swap them.
Oh, nice. So you get extra attack with it then.
Yeah.
Nice.
So essentially, you just call as much as you can, and then having just 1 Wheel Assault will allow you to have 4th battle even before you hit Vanguard, if you don't have the Counter Blast.
Nice.
And then after that is just, he's just there to just like say Theo's in the back row and you haven't boosted with him yet, move him to the front row. He swings for 13 on his own, or with the Persona ride 23. So like I said.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then please excuse the one that's not an FR, because
oh, shit.
I literally complained about it the whole time, because I was like asking people if they had one more FR Wheel Assault, and then someone was nice enough to give it to me today, so I would like to give thanks to that person.
Nice. Shouts to you.
All right.
But I just noticed I was a double. I did not notice it.
It annoys me. It annoys me too. Like,
I just thought they were all FRs.
All right, and then moving on, I just run 4 of the Soul Crit.
That's pretty standard. Yeah, that's pretty situational.
And then 4 of the Tear Dragon Crit, because in case you actually have nothing to revive with the Judgment Maelstrom, you can revive the crit and have it just like a 5k booster.
Oh yeah, that does.
But it's a Tear Dragon, so that's why I'm running it.
That makes sense. It actually counts. Nice.
And then 3 of the Draw PGs.
RPGs?
Oh, not RPGs, draws. Sorry, I play a lot of premium.
Yeah, it's cool. It's the 10k shield draw triggers, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then 4 heals, obviously.
Okay. Quick question: how come you're not running the effect ones? The one that like if the second battle or more attacks and then just gets 15k, or the one with the crit effect?
Personally speaking, I would like to have I would rather have like a 15k always at the ready instead of a conditional 10k or 25k.
I see.
So I personally just don't like using the effect heals, because in certain matchups they literally just are dead cards, and that extra 5k does come up. Guarding a 28 versus a 23 matters for those heals, so that's why.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. All right.
And then obviously the last card of the deck, the Over Trigger.
Look at that money right there. Nice.
Honestly, the Over Trigger didn't really come up that often for me, other than just for guarding. The only game that mattered for it when I drove check it was on my grade 2 turn, when I rushed somebody and then they wanted to pass me because they hit a defensive trigger, and then they said no guard. I drove checked this. I gave the 100 million to the other rear guard, and then the front basically let the Vanguard hit, and then the crit on Vanguard as well. So that's why they took 2 damage, and then they had to take the 100 million as well.
That's what's up.
So
wait,
yeah.
did you get first or top 3?
He got first place. He got first place. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. What was your pricing for winning first place?
Yeah. So for winning first place, well, for the tournament in general, top 4 each get a Chrono Jet deck, the base deck.
Oh, nice.
And then I think we top 3 get the promos. The shop didn't have the promos at the time, but you know, I guess I'll pick them up another time.
Yeah, he shout outs to CardArt for supplying the prizes right there. But yeah. Let's see. Actually, just curious, what were your matchups?
Oh, matchups today. Okay, so let's see. First round, I played against Gravidia, and I lost because they did the Gravidia turn, and then they got the OT. So I ended up taking 8 damage off that 1 turn.
Oh shit.
So, because the stupid over trigger effect doubled, so they were originally base 2, they doubled it to 4, and then doubled it again to 8. So that's why I was like,
man,
yeah.
That sucks.
And then round 2, I played against Drajul,
Jeweled, okay.
Round 3, I won against the Jeweled.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Round 3, I played against Archite.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
That was a really close game, like down to the wire. But I somehow got it. And then let's see, round 4. What was round 4? Hold on, I'm blanking right here. Oh, round 4 was, I believe, Lukier. That was also a really close game because I hate the stupid Rising Dragon with Rising Dragon's the grade 2, right?
Yeah, the Rising Dragon's great too.
Yeah, I really hate that card because with the stupid order, it makes it so hard to guard. I was lucky that he saw all his Rising Dragons early, and then I just got rid of them as quickly as I could with Maelstrom skill just to retire them.
Nice.
I mean, he tucked in one, but like most of the time though, I was just like, yeah, get rid of it, please, if I can see it.
Nice.
Round 5, I played against Overlord.
Overlord.
Yeah, and that was another game that I lost. So we had a funny moment where like the end restood twice, and with 8 draft checks, there were no triggers, and I somehow guarded all of them for just 1 to pass all of them, and he still couldn't hit a trigger. I was just, oh my god. But I still lost though because he ended up getting the trigger in the end. But I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I survived that long with the end.
Yeah, for that embarrassing moment, that was the Overlord player was me. Yeah, yeah, that was embarrassing. I can vouch for him. Out of 8 drive checks, no triggers. I was getting mad. I was getting quite mad. So, but it was still a funny game.
Yeah, and then the last round was against Youthberg.
Oh, Youthberg.
Yeah, and that was another really close game, but I somehow got through it. It was, oh my god! So it was annoying too, because like he was my first YouTuber player the whole game, so I was just like, let's see if I can just get the early stuff and get the draws, and then I just somehow lucked out and somehow survived all of his drive checks on Vanguard.
Oh wow, that's nice. And
so before cuts for top, my record was 4-2.
Nice.
So 4 wins, 2 losses. There was 36 people in the event, so that's why there were 6 rounds. And then because of my tiebreakers, I ended up making it to top 8.
Nice.
And then so I ended up from the top 8, I was 5th because I ended up being the highest 4-2.
Oh wow.
And then when they paired up the top 8, I was paired up against the person that was undefeated.
That'd go.
Yeah. So the top cut against the person that was undefeated. It was best of 1, and I went first.
Oh, it was best of 1. I thought it would be best of 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Actually. Oh shoot.
Yeah, but the tournament here just said best out of 1, and everyone just agreed with it, so we just did it.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, usually I was used to just doing best out of 3, but you know, best out of 1 tournament rules, just do whatever.
I guess people wanted to get food.
And then I did not double crit him. We played just a generic game, but for me, since my deck is all Aquaforce units, I just rushed him as much as I could with my grade 1s and grade 2s when I could. Because the person that was undefeated at the time was playing Youthberg, and he had no damage triggers when I swung with all my rear guards. So he just took almost all the damages, and then by the time I got to grade 3, he literally just had like little cards in hand, or he only had grade 3s in hand, and that's why he couldn't guard.
Oh, I see.
And then after that, it was to top 4. I got paired up against the person. Who did I play? Oh, I played against the person that got, I think he got, I want to say 2nd. I'm not 100% sure. Because I don't remember seeing the full name on the list, but I just know he was X1. So it was either 2nd to 4th, but he was X1. He was playing Ava.
Oh god, Ava. I forgot that deck exists.
And then, so what helped was that, so here's the funny thing. I won on grade 3 when he was on grade 2, and then I double critted him.
Oh shit.
So I basically pushed him from, I think, 3 to 6.
Nice.
And that's how that happened.
Nice.
And then after that, it was top 2, and I played against another Maelstrom player. And then, funny enough, the same thing happened. I won with a double crit again.
Oh my god.
So he was at 4, and then I double critted him. He got a heal on the 6 damage, but then since it was a double crit, he took 3 damage, so he did another one after the 6 damage heal, and then that was what got the game. I don't remember if he was on grade 2 or 3, but I did remember double creating him, so like that's what happened.
Nice. And so the Evo was your final matchup then to like decide everything, to like decide who won first place.
Well, no, it was Maelstrom because to win the whole thing because Evo was my top 4 matchup.
Oh, I see. Then who was your final round?
It was Maelstrom.
Oh, so it was a mirror match.
Yeah.
And you just happened to just win it all after that.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Oh, a little notice about the shop challenge. The Chronojet deck was not legal, so thank God for that. Thank God that no one was like playing Chronojet during the shop challenge. So that explains why we didn't have like a Chronojet deck profile. So no, thank God. I don't want to be giving a Chronojet deck profile. That deck is too stupid, and I want it to be banned, please. I wanted to choice restrict the spoilers, please, please. But anyways, congrats to you, Chris, for winning the shop challenge, for winning first place. That's surprising with Maelstrom especially. All right, and then I guess that is it. Please stay tuned for more deck profiles. We're gonna try to get you guys more deck profiles for that. So this is like our returning deck profile ish. So this is a great way to return it, especially after this guy won first place. I can't believe it. Honestly, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more Team Ohana video. And again, huge shout outs to CardArt for like having the shop challenge and like letting us record the video here. The locals here look very nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, this is Irvin MoneyBags from Team Ohana signing out.